the Easter egg. You see all the beautiful decorated Easter eggs here? That looks like a baby bird. One of the things that Jan Brett likes to do is she likes to put borders and she likes to put side panels. One time when I had a chance to meet her, I asked her why she does the borders or the side panels, and she said that she has lots of stories in her head. And so the one in the middle here, that's the main story, but the things that are going on in the borders and the side panels are another story. So be sure when you read a Jan Brett book, you always pay attention to the borders and the side panels. Lots of time the side panels kind of tell you what's going to be happening next. Cheer up, cheer up. Spring is here. Time to start on my first ever Easter egg, Hoppy said. Each year, the bunny who decorated the winning egg got to help the Easter rabbit hide the eggs on Easter morning. 3 eggs. Wow. Hoppy had been dreaming about being that bunny all year long. Now it was time to get started. Everywhere Hoppy looked, rabbits were working on dazzling eggs. I need an amazing idea, he thought. Hoppy spotted Flora Bunny planting wildflowers in her eggs. The Easter egg will like those colorful flowers, he thought, and started picking flowers from his egg. Here's a basket for your flowers, Hoppy, Flora said. Chop, chop, scrape, scrape. Hoppy spied Buster Birch carving a magnificent wooden egg. I wish I had some wood for my egg, he wished out loud. Here you go, Hoppy, Buster Birch said, and he put a smooth, round piece of wood in Hoppy's basket. Thank you, Buster, Hoppy said. Here you can see the rabbits coloring eggs, doing some decorating of their eggs. Very pretty. Hoppy was hopping along when the smell of sweetness led him out of the woods and straight to the chocolate egg that Aunt Sassafras was decorating with creamy frosting squiggles and bows. Wow. Hello, Hoppy, she said, and she put some chocolate squares in his basket. Hippity hop, Hoppy exclaimed. I'll make the Easter rabbit a chocolate egg so sweet it will make his whiskers tingle. Then Hoppy saw Granny Irene decorating one of her fabulous story eggs. First, she traced a design on the egg with a special tool. See the pretty decorated eggs? Then she dipped the egg in pots of yellow, green, orange, and red dye, adding to the design each time. Hoppy couldn't believe his eyes. I'll never make an egg that beautiful, he told Granny Irene. She smiled. Try, she said, giving him some of her special tools. And I have some of those kinds of eggs right here that are decorated with a special tool. They're a Ukrainian egg. Polish people, Czechoslovakian, Russian people, they all make them, and they call them Pysanki eggs. They're very hard to do. Hoppy was hopping by Hans Vander Rabbit's garden when he spotted an extraordinary egg. Hans was painting a portrait of the Easter rabbit so real that it looked alive. Fantastic, Hoppy exclaimed. Thank you, Hoppy, Hans said. Why don't you make a painting on your egg? He gave Hoppy pots of paint and a fine brush. Some decorating there. As Happy bounced along, a loud boing nearly knocked him off his feet. It was a whirling, twirling, mechanical egg. "Whoa," Happy said. "That's an unusual egg. Would you like to make one?" Roberto asked. Happy tried hard, but the harder he tried, the more parts and pieces piled up around him. "Thank you, Roberto," he sighed, "but I think I better make the egg that is right for me." Happy hopped back to the woods and lay down under a tall tree to think. "Making a beautiful egg is harder than I imagined," he thought. "I guess I don't have to win. I just want to make an egg I'm proud of." Pretty good idea, huh? It's not always important to win. Suddenly, the woods rang with the squawking of birds sounding an alarm. Mother Robin swooped down, calling wildly, as if she couldn't decide where to go. And up here you can see the squirrels. An egg had tumbled out of Mother Robin's nest. Inside the perfect blue egg was a baby robin that needed its mother to keep it warm until it hatched. Happy knew what he had to do. He sat down carefully and covered the blue egg with his soft, warm fur. But he was careful not to sit right on it and brush it. "I'll take care of you the best I can," he whispered. Relieved, Mother Robin chirped and settled down on her other 2 eggs. Can you see her up here in the top? Happy never left the robin's egg. If it was sunny and warm, he turned the egg in its nest of moss. If it was raining and cold, he kept the egg covered and dry. At night, wild animals passed by. Happy crouched down and stayed hidden in the ferns. Often he heard strange noises coming from above, but Happy didn't run away. He sure is taking good care of that egg, isn't he? Every day, the rabbits worked on their eggs. Tadpoles turned into frogs, buds swelled into leaves, and Easter came closer and closer. Finally, it was time for the rabbits to take their eggs to the glen. They had forgotten all about Happy, who was quietly sitting on the blue egg under the tall tree in the woods. Wow, look at that wagon. Early the next morning, the rabbits waited for the Easter rabbit. Suddenly, a beautiful wagon rolled toward them out of the mist. And they're all dressed up, waiting. Jan Brett put a little surprise in her book, didn't she? Take a look at the side panel. There's Happy with the egg, but there's a surprise in the egg. The Easter Bunny stepped down from the wagon and admired the decorated eggs. "You have brought me the most beautiful eggs in the world, but a very special one is not here," he told them. The rabbits were puzzled. Whose egg could it be? There's Happy. "Fill my wagon with your wonderful eggs," he said. "When I return, I will show it to you." And he disappeared into the woods. What do you think he's going to go find? Yeah. He came back with Happy, looking scruffy and bedraggled. Happy has an amazing egg to be proud of, the Easter Rabbit told them. He has kept Mother Robin's egg warm and safe until her baby bird hatched, and she could take care of it. There he is. The Easter Rabbit placed the empty blue shell in the place of honor atop the wagon. Now they were ready to go. The rabbits cheered for the egg that had surprised them all. "It's our best Easter ever, Hoppy," they shouted. Then the brave little bunny and the Easter Rabbit rode off together to hide the eggs for girls and boys to find on Easter morning. And maybe you're going to go on an Easter egg hunt too on Easter morning. Jan Brett, the Easter egg.